Hey there, it's Martha, and if you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I have my Teddy Bees haul here. I have to move things out of the way. I might hit the camera stand, but I am very excited about this haul. It did come late, it came after the RTS, which was unfortunate, but I actually think it's a blessing in disguise because I, have been on a no vendor buy since October, and I wasn't tempted by anything because I didn't know what anything smelled like. So I did not do the RTS. Let me know below if you did the RTS. What did you go in for? Did anything jump your cart? What are you hoping to see back again in the pre-order? If you were like me that didn't get your order until after the RTS and didn't want to, risk buying something that you may or may not love in the RTS, let me know. Because, I like keeping tabs of certain scents that, definitely there are scents that you hear a lot of talk about. And then, all right, I'll save that in my little Rolodex in my mind, or I'll write them down. I don't write everything down, but I do have a list of scents that are like must try. And so I keep track that way. But, so I think it worked out. I will share a little something before we get started about how I'm feeling about Teddy Bees right now. So if you're interested in seeing my haul and just, chat with me, then stick around. Right. So I might be one of the last people posting their haul because, again, mine came late. So you've probably seen this already. She's, this is a great card that she started doing last year, I think last summer. But if you're new to Teddy Bees, she's got curing time that she talks about, warmers, placements. I should probably revisit this because, like I said, I'm going to mention something before I get started. Let me see. So she says here, recommended letting wax cure for 2 weeks. I like to let it cure for like close to a year. It probably doesn't need to be a year, but I've had so much wax this past year that like having it sit there for a year or more. It wasn't necessarily intentional, but it just happens because I have so much wax. Moving forward, when I get to a point where I don't have so much wax, I'd probably melt it within 6 months, to be honest. I mean, that's the hope. But I haven't been buying as much bakery from her. So bakery scents, I do agree, can cure better over time or smell better over time. And smoky scents, I've really found that if I had something that in first sniff, cold sniff felt really smoky to me, letting it sit for a while, it's just something happens with all those oils. They kind of blend better together, and something that I thought would be too smoky, I end up finding is absolutely beautiful because maybe some of the vanillas and some of the other scents have come up and through, and bringing that smokiness down just a little bit has really helped. So I do believe in curing time, but I don't think it has to be a year. And then as far as warmers go, I do feel like hotter warmers work better for her wax. So I'll just mention that. But what I was going to tell you before, between friends here, I warmed, and you'll see this in my next what I've been warming video. I warmed Mr. Claus. It's one I've had for a year. It was sitting there marinating for a year. I warmed it in open space and some in the guest room next door, and I got nothing. I smelled nothing, and I was so mad. I'm still a little irritated. Like, I know that her scents tend to be softer, for me anyway. They perform more, kind of background scents. She has some bangers, and that when they bang, right? But for the most part, my expectation is I'm going to be able to smell them. They may be softer, but they're going to be these beautiful, just gorgeous blends. I got nothing, and I've never had nothing from a Teddy Bee scent. I typically, like I said, get something. Maybe it's lighter, but I get something. So yeah, I just felt like, well, that was a waste of money on that one. So let's hope these are better, or hope my December basket, it's out. So hopefully you'll see that I have a lot of teddy bees that's been curing for a year that I want to melt in December. So we'll see how that goes. But that was my first one, or my second one, warming in December. And I was like, not happy with that. But anyway, I have lots of souffles because I found that I am more of a souffle girl. I don't have a big place. I only have, limited amount of warmers. I probably have 12 warmers total. So I don't need loaves. I did get one loaf though. But I find that souffles, I think, are more perfect fit for me. I do get tubs, and my tubs I will get if it is something that I know that I have tried, that I love, or I've just heard overwhelmingly people say like that they love this, and it's people that have a similar preferences, scent preferences that I do. So then I'm like, okay, if so-and-so likes it, then I think that might be a tub worthy one. And I stay away from loaves now. I think in the past, I always was worried about, and tell me what your strategy is. If you're souffle or tubs or loaves girl or guy. In the past, my strategy was get the loaf because they may never come back because her scent lists are so long and so many scents that, like, if you have a loaf, it's kind of more bang for your buck. You don't have to worry about it. And it stores great. I mean, her scents do cure and they get better over time. They don't necessarily lose scent. At least I haven't found that to be the case. So, then you don't have to worry about it being on on the next list or on the next list. But I feel like, but I also don't want to hold on to wax for like 3 years either, So I feel like I don't need loaves and stuff. But anyway, let me start off with the ones that I have here. I will start off with a sample. I got one sample here. This is the vanillas. So the vanillas, I heard a lot about this. And I did, ooh, that's nice. I did see that this was jumping out of people's carts. That's very pretty. It's a very, very pretty. I think what I love about her scents and why I say they're gorgeous, they are perfumey, or at least those are the ones I tend to buy. They're perfumey, but they're feminine and beautiful, and like this is like a perfume. Like it's so pretty. Not perfumey, but body care. Maybe it's more like a body care vanilla. I feel like there's got to be like cashmere in here or something. It's creamy. It's a very nice vanilla. The vanillas. So I can see why people might like that one. I'm going to get my glasses out because I can't read her scent notes without them. So I'm going to start off with the Old World Apothecary. This is dark cypress, fallen leaves, charred firewood, mulled citrus, amber, fallen snow, balsam, hints of warm spice, and vanilla, poured October of 2024. This was on my like backup list. Like when I made the list, this wasn't like my first round of looking, through her lists, but I think I was watching Ashley Overly's video and she talked about this one or getting this one, or I don't know, or I think Tiffany even mentioned it, but that was after the order. So I don't know, but someone sold me on this. Like I should definitely give this a try. This might even be a new one, but maybe they were just sold by the scent notes. And I think I was definitely watching Ashley's video. So I don't know if she was just thinking about the scent notes because I can't remember if this is new or not. I think it is. But I'm glad I got it. I am very glad I got it. I get like this outdoorsy scent. So it's the cypress that's coming through, but it's not woodsy because you also have this very fresh something, and that might be the fallen snow. That's giving this an outdoor feel. Like you're not quite in the deep forest, but you're outside near some cypress trees, and there's the fallen leaves. I get a little bit of a charred, but it's in the background. It's not, I would not describe this as a smoky scent, but there's a little bit of that in the background for sure. You're getting a sweetness from the mulled citrus. Yeah. And it's not spicy. I don't know why I'm going to pop this up, but I am. Yeah, I get a little more of a tree scent in the, it's beautiful. I love these scents. This is what brings me back to Teddy Bees, and I had trouble saying no to. It's these atmospheric scents. I don't know how else to describe them, but you feel like you're outside and you're getting very authentic, little trees, but not overly tree. And it's like blended so well. So this is beautiful. The Old World Apothecary. Let me know if you got this. And I'll make sure I warm this in the hottest of warmers that I have, or tea lights, because again, I don't want to melt wax and felt like I didn't get anything. This one is Fuzzy Socks. This is Warm Woods Cashmere Socks Marshmallow Fireside, poured October 15th, 2024. That is Fuzzy Socks. I love cashmere cream, and she uses it a lot in a lot of her blends. So I figured I'd like this one. Ooh, and beautiful color. Let's just, it's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. They're like ready to pop out. This one smells light to me. I feel like I have to get in just a little bit more to get the scent, but I do get the cashmere and the marshmallow firesides. I wouldn't necessarily get like a warm woods, but it's nice. This is pretty. I do feel like I've smelled something very similar, and I like it, but man, is it gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So that is Fuzzy Socks. Okay. The Watchers. This is True Oud Wood, warm vanilla, moss-filled oak trees, hints of balsam and fresh air, with a background of fireside marshmallows, poured 11/7/2024. The Watchers. And yeah, usually when I'm going through a scent list, I'm just looking scent list. Yeah, when I'm looking through a blend list, I'm looking at the scent notes and thinking, okay, I like oud, I like vanilla, I like moss, and I just start kind of going through all the scent notes, going, I think I would like this. And I would say, yes, this is a nice kind of wintry scent. I'm getting a little bit more smokiness actually in this one than I was in Old World Apothecary. And so I feel like that fireside marshmallow is pretty strong. You do get a lot of the tree, you get the oud, and maybe it's the oud that's making it a little more smokier than what I would have thought. Because I feel like that is coming through, and that to me is kind of a spicy, smoky scent. It's pretty. It's I get a lot, again, very atmospheric, getting a lot of this kind of the oud and the spicy smokiness, and then you got the fireside marshmallow. So I like the Watchers. This is stronger to my nose on cold than Fuzzy Socks was. So we'll see what I think. Yeah, and hopefully not wait over a year to warm these. Okay, Lavender Trees and Cream. This is a blend of fresh pine boughs, vanilla, sugar waffle cone, rich vanilla, buttercream, and Tiff's favorite lavender, poured October 2024. So this would be one that I probably would have considered getting a tub of, but I didn't. I think I was trying to be good. I have Trees and Cream. I think I have it with Strawberry Pound Cake from last year. I do like her lavender. I think it's so pretty. And you have even speckles of like lavender in the glitter. It's so pretty. So I do get the Trees and Cream. I do get that for sure, with a hint of lavender. That's what I'm getting. And I do like Trees and Cream, so I will enjoy this. But I think actually for me, having a souffle of it is just enough. You get a really nice sweet lavender, and then you get the different trees like the balsam, and I'm getting like the pine. And then you are getting this creamy vanilla. Yeah, with like a hint of lavender, a sweet lavender. So that is Lavender Trees and Cream. I like that one. This is Winter Farmhouse. This is sugarcane, rosemary, blue spruce, teakwood, sweet mint, Palo Santo, and light florals. This is October 2024. That's when it was poured, October of 2024. I can't remember if I heard people talking about these or I just was looking at the list. Really pretty light, very like a sage green almost. Very, very pretty. This is light. Like I feel like I'm having to take some real deep breaths. Let me see, because they're popping out pretty. This is just light, unfortunately for me. I don't get much of the blue spruce. I get like the sugar cane. I'm getting a sweetness. I mean, if I didn't read light florals, I'd be like, maybe this is light for me. Let me know if you got this one. Winter Farmhouse. I'd love to know, is it my nose or it's from what I can smell, smells pretty, but this smells so light to me that I'm like, I don't know. Winter Farmhouse. We shall see. Okay. Earth. Earth is the smell of fresh grass, the smell of fresh cut grass, raindrops, moist dirt, and dewy citrus, poured October of 2024. I heard a lot about this one, and so I was intrigued, even though this doesn't fall kind of in my wheelhouse necessarily. But, wow. Ooh, this one is strong. I went from barely smelling anything to I opened the bag and poof, this one is strong. This is, yeah, that's a lot of dirt. There's a lot of dirt in this one. I'm getting a lot of, it's moist dirt. It's like after a rain. There is a difference between like dry dirt and like petrichor, which petrichor feels like wet soil. This is kind of in between. I do get some of that fresh cut grass. Yeah, it just smells like you are somewhere where they've just cut the grass and the sprinklers have been going. So the dirt is moist, maybe fresh laid grass, but definitely fresh cut grass and dirt. I don't know. I mean, that's what it says it smells like. So, I mean, I don't know if I was expecting something different. I think I forgot what I was going to expect with this one. So I'm intrigued. I could see this as a nice one in like April or something, like April showers, I'm thinking that kind of springtime. I do have another scent from Sassy Girl Aroma that is called, what's it called? Something like grass. And it's a rain. I don't know. It's not rain because I like rain. I like the scent of rain. This is not rain, but it's like grass. It's strong. It's a strong oil. It could be a little overwhelming. And I'm feeling like this could be, handle with care and put in small doses because this one smells like it's going to be a strong one. That is Earth. Yeah, that's a lot of dirt. Okay. The next one here is Pink Moon. Like, I don't remember ordering this at all. Pink Moon. The scent notes on this one are pink sugar, sweet lavender, the smell of rain, crushed apple blossoms, and bruised flowers. October of 2024. Pink Moon. I think the bruised flowers intrigued me on this one. And then I do like smell of rain and lavender, sweet lavender, and pink sugar. Oh, this is pretty. Really pretty. And the pink and the gray. I love that. I get I wouldn't describe it as bruised flowers because I'm like, what is bruised flowers? But there is a little bit, I guess what I would say is, when the flower is starting to die a little bit, there is like a fragrance to it. So it's not dead flowers though. So it's not like dead flowers, but there's something There's definitely some floral fragrance to this, but not fresh floral. I hope you know what I mean. Let me know if you got this one, if you would describe it differently. I do get the apple blossom. I do get a little bit of sweet lavender. I'm not necessarily getting rain, but I do get the pink sugar a little bit. I do get sweet lavender, but I get the soft floral, but it's not overly floral. It's not a strong floral. This I would not consider like headache-inducing kind of floral. It's very, very pretty and different. This is why I get drawn back into Teddy Bees. I was just going to say, I'm going to probably skip her next pre-order because I have so much, and I probably still should, but we'll see. Little Shop on the Corner. This is fresh cut spruce, black tea leaves, toasted fig, sweet pine cones, spiced winter fruits, vanilla, warm cedar, hints of nutmeg, and tonka bean, poured October 2024. I believe I picked this up because of the tea leaves. Her tea is really pretty. London Fog is a beautiful scent. That would be one that I would repurchase again. Oh, yeah, her tea is beautiful. She does have a good tea oil. And I'm not necessarily a tea person. Like, tea is not something I'm seeking out, but with her, I will probably buy her tea blends because they're so pretty. So I do get the black tea leaves. Oh my gosh, this is good. I get the sweet. It's probably the winter fruits. Get a little bit of cedar and spruce for sure. This is lovely. This is nice. This is a great for me winter scent that isn't peppermint. It's not Christmas tree, but it's still kind of cool. The cedar and is it pine? Spruce. The cedar and the spruce is like in the background, and you're getting this beautiful kind of sweet fruits in there. Really nice. I like this one. So right now this is like and it's not overly, it's kind of falls in her medium range of scents. It's not super strong like Earth was, but I can smell it pretty well. And this right now is like, that's a really nice surprise. I was not expecting to like this one as much as I am. So that is Little Shop on the Corner. Really, really pretty. Okay. This is the last of the regular size soufflés. So this is Beautiful Mess. This is all the best elements of a rainy Sunday morning, your favorite coffee brewing, a vanilla candle burning, the scent of rain and wood coming in from outside, poured October of 2024. I mean, just the description of this, I had to. I do like coffee scents, although I am getting tired of them a little bit, but I wanted to give this one a try. Ooh, okay. That is, again, beautiful. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure about this one. I mean, I get the coffee, but it's kind of in the background there. I mean, it's there, but it's not prominent. I do feel like I get like a waxiness to this, and it's like the vanilla candle burning. Like it's almost a little waxy. There's almost like a kind of like an incensey, like an incense kind of smell to this. Almost like an old vanilla candle burning. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this one. I don't get the rainy Sunday part. And I don't get the wood coming from outside either. Yeah, Beautiful Mess is not, it's not a favorite. Don't hate it. It's not terrible, but it's not, I don't know. I was expecting something different. Okay. Let's get to these. Are there, what did she call these? Forget-me-nots. They only come in this size. I forget what size this is. This might be like 9 ounces. Is that right? They're almost the size of a tub, I think. I do like the look of these, but these feel substantially bigger than the souffles. So I got Ocean, because you can only get them in this size. This is Fresh Air and Crisp Ocean Breezes, poured October 2024. Ocean. Really pretty color. I like this. Yeah, this is nice. This is very strong too. So I feel, oh, look at that on the bottom. I feel like this is going to perform very well. Yeah, you get Fresh Air, which is really pretty. And Ocean Breeze, like you get the sea salt to it. Aquatic, sea salt, and fresh air. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm glad I got this one. So this is going to be, for me, a really nice, cleaning the house, but it doesn't smell like laundry, but fresh. It's just fresh and clean. Maybe even, need a palette cleanser kind of thing. So yeah, I like that one a lot. So this is a good surprise too. This is another, like, I don't know. I like it more than I thought. Weekend with Nene. This is Winterfell layered with pink toasted marshmallows, poured 11/8/2024. Okay. Well, let's talk about this bag right now, since I'm like, wait a second. I do remember her saying that she had ordered the wrong size bags and she had to use this like resealable one. It's not staying in here. No way. I do fortunately have bags this size. I think this is 7x7. I just realized I'm going to insert this in this video here somewhere, because after filming, I went in my wax room and did find the right size bag. So 6x6 will fit that Weekend with Nene if you got the non-zip kind, and it fits it perfectly. So 6x6. I just cut the label off and then glued it on the new bag here. So now it looks like it should have looked, right? All right, thank you so much. Back to the video. But as I'm feeling bags, I'm going to be honest too. Trying to think. I feel... Sorry, I'm doing a little bag test. Like, I feel like they're slightly different. Like, Earth feels flimsier than Winter Farmhouse. But I do feel like her bags aren't as thick as they used to be. Even this one. The bags I have, I think they're 7x7. I think that's what I have, are thicker. So I will definitely be, I don't know, not using this bag. So Weekend with Nene. I love Winterfell, so I can smell that in here with toasted marshmallows. So this is pretty. And I do love Winterfell, so this is very nice. And I love that. Again, it's like sweet and subtle and just pretty. Yeah, that's really pretty. I like Weekend with Nene. I'm not surprised. I felt like this was a no-brainer because I do know what Winterfell smells like, and I love that scent. And then, of course, I mean, who doesn't love toasty marshmallow? There's probably people, but definitely not keeping it in this bag at all. That's not good. Kind of not happy with that, but okay. Grown Woman sheet. This is Palo Santo, Orchid, Amber, and Smoked Vanilla, poured October 2024. Grown Woman sheet. I heard a lot about this one in the summer pre-order, or earlier in the year, and so I'm like, okay, I have to grab this. This is very pretty. I'm glad I got this. I'm glad I got this, and people were talking about this. This is why I watch videos and see what people are talking about. This is I get the Orchid and the Smoked Vanilla. in the amber. And so it's soft. It's feminine. It is soft though. I am kind of trying to breathe a little heavier to get it in. Is there like something else on my hands? I feel like there's ocean or something, but I don't get a strong Palo Santo. It's a very pretty, feminine, perfumey. Oh, that's good. That's really nice, but it's soft. This is going to be one that I will warm in the bedroom only, but a really pretty scent. I like that. There's a freshness to this as well. And the smoked vanilla is not super smoky to me at all. This is not a smoky scent to me. It's just got some depth to it, and it's perfumey and pretty. So that is Grown Woman Beep. I do swear quite a lot, actually, but I don't like to do that on my YouTube videos, in case you're wondering. Yeah, so I don't mind swearing at all. Okay, then I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 tubs. Got Jon Snow. I've heard about this scent for a long, long time, and I wanted to get it. I didn't get it, I think, like last year when it was offered, because I think I got scared away by the flannel sheets, and someone, I don't know how it was described to me, but anyway, this is Jon Snow. This is Palo Santo, flannel sheets, creamy vanilla, and mint, poured in September. And I'll show the bottom on that just because you see, I love that. I started rewatching Game of Thrones and then I fell off again. So it's just too much TV, too much good TV right now. Okay. This one smells clean. It's light to me again. I don't know if I'm just smelling too much or what. It smells like a clean, like it's kind of soapy to me, actually. I get the mint. It's soft. The mint is soft. It's almost just there to add a little coolness to it. But this smells soapy. It smells clean. It's nice. It's light, but pretty. I like it. I thought it might smell masculine, although I'm getting a whiff of maybe there could be something like, I feel like I'm getting a little citrus in here of some kind. I feel like I'm getting maybe something that could be like a light men's body mist. I won't even call it cologne because it's so light, but pretty. I like it. So I'm glad I got it to give it a try and see. This one smells light to me though. All right. Haha. Dracarys. So this is one that I didn't get the last pre-order, and I felt like so many people were talking about it. I'm like, this sounds like something I would love. So let me grab it this time. So this is warm cinnamon bark, fireside vanilla, vanilla balsam, cedarwood smoke, and hints of blackberry musk, poured September of 2024. I forget if it's Dracarys or Dracarys. I think it's Dracarys. Yeah, I think so. Okay. I get this warm cinnamon bark, but I don't think it's too spicy. I am getting, it must be the blackberry musk. I'm also getting a sweet berry. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that blackberry musk. The cinnamon was the first thing that popped out. And oh, this is not going to come out. Not like the souffles did, but I like this. It's got a little bit of spice, but I'm getting a sweetness from that blackberry. Creaminess. I thought this was going to be, I don't know why was I thinking this was going to be smokier, because is there smoke? It says cedarwood smoke. I'm not getting smoky I'm not getting smoky at all. It's just a pretty blend of kind of spices, not hot spicy or, you know, not like red hot cinnamon at all. Just some spiciness. Ah, that's pretty. I'm getting the vanilla now. I'm really not getting a lot of smoke. I think it's just that cinnamon is getting there, and then the blackberry musk. So I like this. I'm happy that I got a tub of this. I think this is a little different and I will enjoy it. And then got a lot of cool little glitter on the bottom. So I like that one. Okay. Ghosts of Christmas Past. This is pine branches, tree bark, winter air, hints of dried berries, and hints of dried berries, sandalwood, and smoked vanilla poured in September. So all of these tubs are from September. And then again on the back, you got some stuff on the back. I get a lot of the vanilla. I was going to say I get a lot of sandalwood and vanilla. And this is pretty. Oh, this one's going to come out. Look at that on the bottom. I got to show you. I mean, I just find it so pretty. Look at that. This is really nice. I like this. It's not a strong tree. So even though there's pine branches and tree bark, I am not getting a strong tree scent. I'm also almost getting a little, there could be something, it's very creamy. Very creamy from the sandalwood that I'm definitely picking up, and the smoked vanilla. This one doesn't smell cool to me, like how I would describe winter air. This is more just outdoorsy a little bit, but not quite. This is more like a body lotion. This is giving me, but like a tree body lotion. This is a hard one to describe. It's just very creamy, very, very creamy. I get a lot of that sandalwood, like I said, and then the pine branches, like not really. I'm not picking up pine. Maybe a little tree bark. I'm not picking up like a distinct berry smell out of this. So it just smells very vanilla-y to me. Very creamy with like a hint of something. So that's why I almost feel like it's that's why it's just so creamy. I almost feel like it's lotion of some kind. Nice smelling, but not super complex. So at least I like it. Don't mind it being in a tub, but I would have probably been fine with a souffle of this one. So this is Ghosts of Christmas Past. There's nothing in here to me that is screaming winter or Christmas, but it's fine. It's nice. All right, saving my loaf and my favorite for last. This is a repurchase. Honeybee. Honeybee is sweet sugar cookies, honey nectar, sweet vanilla, and beach treats poured October 18th, 2024. And that is Honeybee. Honeybee in a loaf. I have purchased this twice. This is an amazing scent. I love this. Oh, this smells so good. I'm like, I don't know who hasn't smelled honeybee, but it is so good. It is a great performer for me. This is one where I'm glad that it performs really well. It lasts a long time as far as hours. This is beautiful. I've warmed it in open space. I've warmed it in my bedrooms. It's a beautiful, long-lasting smell. It's so pretty. So you do get her beach treats, and you do get the you get a little bit of honey, but it's not like super sweet honey, you know, it's not like sicking. It's not like again, it's something about how she blends it. There's honey, but if you've been worried about honey in other, maybe you've smelled it in other wax or something. I think it's because it's a nectar. I don't know if that makes it different, but it is beautiful, and it's sweet, but not too sweet. And I love it. I don't know what else to say. I've talked about this a lot, but honeybee is a favorite of mine. I am completely out, I think. And if I'm not, I have very little left. So I wanted a backup because she has offered this a lot. She's offered this like maybe out of because she does 3 pre-orders a year, right? So I want to say she's offered this at least 3 times in the 6, if I'm looking at 2 years. So 6 pre-orders, I think she's offered this 3 times. And yeah, I got it. She offered it once early last year, might have been like January of 2023. And then I was able to purchase it in the summer because she re-offered it again of last year. And then she offered it now. So yeah, that's 3 out of 6. So it comes back a lot, and I got a loaf because I love it so much. And if I am going to skip a pre-order, I feel like I have the sense that I want, so I can. Does that make sense? So I'm not worried about like, oh, I only had a loaf, so I'm going to go in. Because if I'm going to go in and buy something that I absolutely love again, then I'm going to buy more than one thing, right? No one's going to go in and buy like one blend. So it's hard. It's hard to come up with a good strategy for Teddy B. So let me know what you do. Cause I've changed my mind so many different times, but I have so much of her wax. I have over 100, most of it, I'd say 60%, maybe almost, like 40 souffles and tubs, and then maybe 20% loaves. I think if I were to split my stash that way, that's what it would look like. And so I have a lot, and I'm trying to warm as much as I can in December because I knew this was coming and I wanted to make some room for it, but also want to use more and really decide where is Teddy B's going to fit in my wax vendor lineup for 2025. I'm not sure yet. I feel like I've bought every pre-order since I started in buying in January of 2023. And I haven't skipped one, but I feel like I want to skip because I have a lot. So one of my strategies is not to look at her Facebook group too much and see if I can skip and only maybe buy something I've been waiting for a long time, or maybe something I absolutely love and I'm close to using up or I'm out of. That's kind of my strategy. I don't want to just go in and do a huge blind buy order without having smelled any of it or anything like that. So that's kind of where I'm at with Teddy B's. So let me know if you got any of these. Did you go in on the RTS? And what were some of your favorites that maybe I missed out on? I'd still like to know, even though I can't buy it, but maybe in the future I can. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, consider giving me a like or subscribing to my channel and leaving a comment below. Thank you so much. I will chat with you later. Bye-bye.